And here we are at another milestone, that being true review number 700. Woo, baby, we've come a long way, haven't we? And today, as I celebrate 700, we're going to do something different. You know, I always like to come up with something special, if I can, to do at these kind of celebratory numbers, I suppose, you know, 100, 200, so on and so forth. And in the past, I've done things like look at Primus in 100, and my very first Transformer being Red Bumblebee in 200, and so on and so forth. Well, today it's going to be a little bit different because our focus is going to be all about stickers. I'll explain what I mean as we jump into the latest GotBot True review. One hey all, I am your host, your most humble of hosts, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, please like, comment, share, of course subscribe, and while you're at it, man, that's right, hit that notification bell please, because it helps me out a ton and it lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, the Everything Factor, Transformers Collectors, NL, and the Autobot family, and have a look for me everywhere across social media. All of those links are down in the description. And I said, hey, today's going to be all about stickers. And I say that because we're going to look at a number of characters that I have that either a little bit or a lot have been added to by stickers. And I can't necessarily say that they're all toy hacks, though several of them will be, because some of them are also Hasbro Asia stickers. A while ago, good friend of the channel, Event Progenitor, sent me several of these stickers. And they were a hodgepodge mix. Some of them were complete sets, some of them were not. And I have already looked at complete sets for Chop Shop, for Trypticon, Windblade, and God Ginrai. But I had a bunch left, and none of them really kind of warranted their own review. Either because they weren't complete sets, or because I didn't use the complete set. Nevertheless, today's kind of a buffet, if you will, of stickers and extra detailing for a number of characters. Everything from Titans Return Chromedome and Mindwipe to Titans Return Astrotrain to Siege Skywarp, the Autobot clones, and I'm actually going to put an extra bit of emphasis today on Pounce and Wingspan. We're going to kind of do a review of the two of them since they're going to get reissued in Earthrise. So stickers galore and a bonus kind of double review of Pounce and Wingspan. Without any further ado, let's head over to the table and take a look at all these guys. And yes indeed, welcome to review 700. And you know that whenever we hit a milestone like this, I always like to do something a little bit different. Well, this is what I'm going to call the sticker extravaganza. Now, again, I want to reiterate that this is not complete sets. They are, however, partial sets. There's other things that were liberties that I took. All of these, as well as, and I should point this out now, as well as a complete set for Titans Return Trypticon, for Titans Return Windblade, pretty much a complete set for her, and for, I'll say God Ginrai. All of those, all of these, everything, all thanks to friend of the channel, Event Progenitor. I think that what was initially kind of sent, so to speak, was intended for those three, and I've looked at all three of those previously here on the channel in their own kind of toy hacks reviews. As a matter of fact, they're not quite the only ones. If you go all the way back to episode 264, long time ago, I actually looked at Legends class Chop Shop, who I have with a full set of toy hacks or repro labels, whatever you want to call them. Stickers applied to him already. If you're curious about the Windblade toy hack set, that was in episode 597. The God Ginrai set was in episode 606. And the big Mamma Jamma Trypticon with all of his labels applied. Man, that was a beast to put all of those on. It was in episode 622. At the time as well, I showed off my ultimate Decepticon base. naturally with the announcement of Titan class Scorponok. That will be updated eventually. So, once again, just to reiterate, Chop Shop was $264, $597 for Windblade, $606 for Ginrai, or Jinrai, however you prefer to pronounce it, and $622 for Triptychon. I didn't particularly think that these necessarily deserved their own reviews, but maybe something like this amalgamation is exactly what was needed. I have kind of just called it stickers because, of course, we're talking about some of the Hasbro Asia sets that came out for Titans Return, as well as some toy hacks that are still left that when applied after the fact. I will note that there were Hasbro Asia sets for Titans Return Blaster. I did not get that. For Titans Return Soundwave, I did get a few of those, but I don't own Titans Return Soundwave. And for Sentinel Prime and for Alpha Trion. But I didn't get the ones for Sentinel Prime or Alpha Trion. We're going to start at the far end, and I know that it's Superion, but it's not really Superion. It's just a couple of, I guess, things worth noting on a couple of the members there. Nevertheless, that's where we'll start off and work our way right across until we finally reach Astrotrain and Skywarp. And we start off with Skydive. He has some Hasbro Asia stickers on him, notably right there. And that's about all that you see for this guy in plain mode for what I used on him. There are other ones. I didn't bother to use them because this guy actually has some beautiful paint on him. And in robot mode for Skydive, you will notice he is accompanied by another aerial bot, the newest member of the team, that being Alpha Bravo. Why? Because both of these guys have a few of the stickers on them. This guy has new stickers down on his pelvis, I suppose. They just add a little bit of detail to break up the sea of red. On Alpha Bravo, we have yellow ones here on his chest. They were a bit of a nuisance, actually, to put on. And oddly, I suppose, although you'd see it, I guess, in helicopter mode, he has stickers here on the back of his arms. They fit okay. They're all right. Nevertheless, it sort of breaks up the monotony just a little bit. That's all that I've used for the aerial bots. And the next Autobot up does not have a Hasbro Asia sticker applied. No, he has one singular Toyhax sticker applied. This, of course, is Classics Universe Sideswipe. And the one sticker applied to him is the roof sticker. It gives a solid color. On camera, it looks like it's a excellent, perfect match of the red. To the naked eye, it's close, but slightly different. Nevertheless, it does match better than actually what was there. It's a nicely done set for this guy. I just included that one. That was the only one that I saw that was sent to me, but it was one that I always wanted. Before you ask, hey, am I going to get the set for Siege Sideswipe? No, I don't own Siege Sideswipe. I reviewed him, but he wasn't mine, he was on loan. I'm not a huge fan of it. Will I ever replace this guy? If they give us a better Earth mode Sideswipe, sure, but I wasn't big on the Cybertronian mode for Sideswipe and Red Alert. I personally prefer this. Nothing wrong with the Siege ones if you prefer it, but it just wasn't my taste. From one Autobot card to another Autobot card, this of course is Chromedome, and he has Hasbro Asia stickers on his shoulders up here, as well as way down on his ankles in robot mode. There are other ones, but that's all that I use in the robot mode for him. In vehicle mode, while there are other stickers, like there were ones for the hood and whatnot, honestly, for me, the only ones that really mattered are back here. I applied this and this. It gave him taillights. I dig it. And from one headmaster to another, we have the classy Highbrow next. And he has yellow details on his, I guess, lower torso. He also has details on his thighs. This is a Hasbro Asia set. If we turn him, you can see he doesn't want to stand there. You can see additional blue details here and here, though the blue doesn't exactly match. And finally, I guess you would see this best in helicopter mode, but we're not going to bother to go there because I can just show it now. We have stickers here and here and there and there. It just breaks up the monotony of the gray with a little bit of an orangey, yellowy school bus type of color. And that's about it. Just a few added details. And in fact, sometimes a little can go a long, long way. Case in point, Outback. Along with the sets that were sent to me, there were almost like little miscellaneous stickers. And I took 2 of the green ones and put one right there and right there. These were Toyhax. Very small, very hard to apply. But you know what? They haven't come out. They haven't moved. They are adhered perfectly. So very well done. And speaking of Autobots, and speaking of stickers, what better way to round things out than with the Autobot clones, Fastlane, also known as Fast Clash, but we all know it's Fastlane, and Cloudraker. I'm sure a lot of people are hoping that these guys get re-released, reissued as a 2-pack. Of course, one of them came with a Decepticon clone, and the other one came in this huge, like, 5-pack, expensive box set. They were not easy to get. Nevertheless, I'm very happy to have them and to have the reflective Toyhax sets that go with them. On Fastlane first, we have the front of the forearm has labels on it, as well as the side of the forearm. Very reflective when it picks up the light. The lower legs, almost the ankles down here, they have those stickers as well. Plus, there's a couple that have, you can't really see it, I suppose. There's a couple up here on the shoulders. They're also reflective. I believe that's it in robot mode for him. His clone has the same ones on the lower legs, on the front of the forearms, and on the side of the forearms. I did not put them on the upper shoulders there. In vehicle mode, we don't notice a whole heck of a lot of difference for Fastlane. In fact, all we really notice, if I turn them a little bit, is we have 2 more stickers right there that kind of act as headlights. Otherwise, everything that we pointed out in robot mode is kind of just visible here on the forearms and whatnot. The plain mode, however, for Cloudraker is a little bit of a different story because we actually see more like thruster intake type of detailing here on the sides. We can see the forearm detailing better, but now we also have red lines on the wings, extra wing detailing, and it really pops and looks very nice. And so we move to the Decepticon side of things, and we begin with Wolfwire. And Wolfwire has new detailing on his knees. He also has new detailing right there, kind of on his pelvis, I suppose you could say. On his blaster, we have detailing here and all the way down the length of the barrel of the blaster, which I really kind of dig. And we have new detailing here on the shoulder. Same, of course, on the other side. And last but not least, in Wolf mode, we have added detail here on the body. Just a little bit of red detailing, but it I don't know, it feels fierce to me. A little bit ferocious, if you will. A lot of people, however, have had problems with this mold over the years. Specifically, they've had the hinges up here at the head crack, break, stress, whatever. Mine, luckily, have not stressed. Honestly, mine has always worked well. I consider myself very fortunate there. But the Hasbro Asia set does definitely add some nice little details to this guy, just to make him pop that much more. And just as we did with the Autobot Headmasters, we go from one to the next. That being Mindwipe. And a few extra details here that are actually quite nice. A bit of a weird pink detail on his forearm, but it breaks up the monotony of the black. And we also have a pink detailing here on his pelvis and up here on his chest. Nothing huge, just a little bit of added color, but it does break up the sea of purple or the sea of black, if you will. And in bat mode, we have an additional little pink and black circle right there in the detailing, as well as over right there in the detailing. Next up, we have Titans Return Astrotrain. Now, a lot of people I know have opted to get the Siege Earthrise one. If you are somebody who still prefers the scale of this guy and the look of this guy, then the Hasbro Asia set might be for you. To be fair, I did some custom paint applications here. I painted his helmet a shiny, it's called Brilliant purple. It's the closest match to the Astrotrain purple that this guy has. I also did the upper part of his wingtips in a mix of gloss gray and white. Why? Because it matches the way his wings looked in the movie. Then we get to the sticker details. Important to note that right there and right there were 2 yellow stickers that have mysteriously fallen off and vanished. They never did stick that great. We do have shoulder sticker detailing up right here, this purple and that little white line, same over there. We have extra red detailing stickers right there on the pelvis as well. And then we come to the shuttle mode, and I did put silver on the windows up front, but outside of that, this is sticker detailing, as is this. These black stickers are also more detailing, and right back here on the tail fins you have red and white stickers that really make them stand out. Nothing really in training mode. And we've exhausted our Hasbro Asia sets, but we still have a couple of Toyhax sets. Note, we have Skywarp set here. Now, you can get this same sort of set colored for like Thundercracker, for Starscream. I'm not sure about the Rainmakers or Red Wing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it exists for them as well. I didn't really do anything in this mode, in robot mode. There are stickers, a lot actually, for the wings, and I just wanted to point out, though I didn't do it, there is sticker detailing that gives you a better Decepticon symbol, like down here. You can see this purple detailing right there. That's really the only one that I personally used in robot mode. You see a lot more of this set in vehicle mode. Now, I don't have this guy perfectly transformed. I don't really care, because this isn't about the transformation or the guy. We all know what the Tetrajets are like by now. This is about the set, and we have additional detail right there and right there up on the nose cone section. We have additional purple detailing going right across, which I like because it breaks up that silver look. We have additional purple detailing on the sides of the cockpit, which I really like, as well as some extra venting down there. There's a lot there that really helps kind of bring that purple outline all together. We have more detailing going up the center right here above the cockpit, but most importantly, this one actually comes with a piece that fits on up here with stickers that go on the side of it. It's a purple piece with, I guess, charcoal colored stickers that really match beautifully well, and we have some more sticker detailing right here and down right here, as well as some extra purple back right there. Honestly, it's astonishing how much better this looks. I would definitely say, if you like the Siege Seekers, this set, for any or all of your Seekers, absolutely a fantastic addition, especially to make it look more like a traditional Tetrajet. And all that leaves us with are the Decepticon clones, Pounce and Wingspan. And we know that we are getting an Earthrise release of these guys as a 2-pack. They are going to be colored, as best as I've seen, based on their Japanese coloration. There's going to be a lot of purples and whatnot. But this is the release that came out in North America. One was in one of those 5-pack things. The other was in a 2-pack with Cloudraker. It was so odd the way it was done. Nevertheless, Toyhax got you covered. They do have sets for these guys. They're more holographic. I had kind of 2 colorations. So I actually, and both of them were intended actually for Wingspan, if I'm honest. One was a greeny color, which probably plays nicely off of the purple. The other is like a pink color. I used the pink color on Wingspan. I kind of used the green color a little bit on Pounce. These guys are fantastic. In terms of the coloration, honestly, I'm going to say that they are, as a set, they're honestly a solid 9, I'm going to say. I think that the Earthrise is even more accurate. If you're cool with it looking like the Japanese animation, that's going to be a 10. In terms of articulation for both of these guys, we have a head that can go left and right on both. We have arms that can go all the way around on both. Out to the side on both. We have a swivel because of the ball joint on the elbow. 90 degrees at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. That's on both of these guys. We have legs that can go forward on both. Can go back on both if you kind of get the stuff out of the way a bit. We have thigh swivel on both. We have 90 degrees at the knee on both. And nothing at the feet. They're typical for Legends. I'm going to say that their articulation's a solid 8. So overall so far, a 9. What about the transformation? Well, the transformation is what we're going to dive into. But before we do that, the only thing here to note is nothing on Pounce is really visible here other than kind of down right here, but we'll see that in his alt mode. And on Wingspan, we have a couple of stickers up here on the shoulders that are visible right now, and that's really about all. In order to do the conversion, we bring the head of, actually I guess we can turn Pounce's head around and bring the head up over. We bring the arms in, we bring the legs down, and then we rotate this one and we bring out the hind leg and sort of bend at the knee basically. Same over here. We rotate it, we bend at the knee, and then we bring down the tail. And here we've added a Decepticon logo in right there, and more detailing along this, I guess, pink section, which, again, the coloration is going to be a bit different with the Earthrise 2-pack. But there you go, simple, easy transformation. I'm actually going to change these around. Again, in terms of articulation here, I guess the head can go up and down, the legs can go forward, out to the side, but you're pulling the arm out. There is a bit of a, I guess we'll call it an elbow. The hind legs retain all the functioning that the regular legs had. The tail section can go up, and the tail itself can go up and down a little bit. It's as much as you would expect for something like this, I think. What about for Wingspan here? Well, the articulation is exactly the same, so we turn the head around, and now we bring the eagle, I'm going to say eagle head up over. We bring the arms in just like we did before. We turn them so that the bird feet, I guess, claws are down bottom. We will split the legs, and they do split. We're going to fold out the wing. We're going to bring this up on the side and bring this up over. When we do so, there is a little like notch that should go into the wing, but I'm not going to do that, and I'll explain why in a second. Same over there. We bring this out. There's a little notch that goes in there, and he should be like this. However, the Earthrise depicts the wings as angled up, which means they're not tabbed in, and the Earthrise pictures depict these, although this one likes to pop off over on this side. It depicts these wings out. Pardon the cut, but of course I had to fix that wing because it popped off. This isn't exactly the way the transformation should be, even though it's what's depicted in the Earthrise stock photography. So take that for what you will. In this mode, we can still see those shoulder stickers, but the real beauty here is back here. We have added detailing here on the wing, here on the wing, here on the wing. There's more that could have went on the wing if I wanted it to. These tail sections, all beautiful, reflective. We put a different symbol in here this time. It's just a reflective square rather than a Decepticon symbol, but I could have put a Decepticon symbol in there if I wanted. If you did not get Pounce and Wingspan, and you see the Earthrise one, honestly, get it. Hands down, they are fun and fantastic. So as you can see, we have a number of guys there. Some of them helped out a lot by extra stickers, and some of them a little bit, and some of the stickers are a little iffy. I would definitely say that the Toyhax are better made than the Hasbro Asia. But the Hasbro Asia are easier to apply than the Toyhax, largely because they're bigger. I like both. I like what they add. I appreciate having them. There's no doubt about it. The full sets obviously were better. The sets that are on the clones, the Autobot or Decepticon ones, are just enough added detail to make them kind of pop and be special. I think my favorite set of everything I looked at today may be the one on Skywarp, especially since it has that little piece that's extra and it makes the Tetrajet mold look a little more Tetrajet-y, so to speak. As far as Pounce and Wingspan go, man, they are fantastic. They're amongst my favorite in my collection for as simple and small as they are. If you did not get them, I highly advise it when you get the opportunity, do so. Let me know what you think about Pounce, Wingspan, and all of the sticker sets. You know I love it when you guys give me some of your extremely valuable time, and I love to hear from you. Please, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, stick around, have some fun with us, man. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, there is a donate link down in the description. Don't forget that somehow, some way, each and every single day, you do make a difference. Thank you so much for hanging with me now for 700 reviews. And I look forward, baby, to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either Thursday nights in the live shows, at the stop motion premieres, or the old-fashioned way, man, right here inside the videos.